because I know, okay, music was your thing, but I know where we first seen you was more or less in acting. And this was like in, I think the first place I remember seeing you was Shottas.
Yes, definitely. So, I get to come by Shottas now. There's a man from Waterhouse named Nochi. He know the people them from Miami who was going to do the movie. So they want to find like a garrison in Jamaica where they could go. So Nochi is from Waterhouse. So Nochi bring him to Waterhouse. But one of the we don't call it now. They tell him like if you want to do down there, you have to carry to the upcoming youth them from the community in it, give them a highlight role, which my name was one of the first name we brought up because them time they when was that? I think it did like
That was
it was
early
2001.
2000.
It was
Yeah.
2001. But I was working Sting and all those show before. So I have a little name. So that's why. And, community like me and stuff like that. Them see the potential. Them see the future star in me.
And that's how you got in as John John.
John, yes.
Yeah. The funny thing about it, talking about you as John John, I remember watching the movie and you, Spraga, and Biggs, Kamani Marley went to go check Mr. Andy. But you know Mr. Andy died a couple weeks ago?
Yes, rest in peace, Mr. Anderson. That's a good man. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, he did a lot. He was in a lot of movies, Sonny T, all of that stuff. So, may God bless his soul. And I didn't know Spraga before too, because as I said, I used to work shows and stuff like that before and all of that. So the artist them was comfortable to work with me in that environment because they know me and know that, Flippa a good youth.
Yeah. What was it like preparing for a role like a movie now? Because it was really music, but then acting is what you got into. So what was it like for you to prepare to get into that role?
Well, it was more so like natural on the fly, because even the part when we got to the politician office, I never really have a gun on my waist, but the pants that I was wearing was big. So I just act like I have a gun and fix my gun by my waist. And they say they like it. And you understand what I'm saying? That impression because of the role. I'm like a gangster who rolling with the bad man them. So we have to give that image. So it was just natural with me because even before I went into the movie, like in the community, we used to have like stage show, them to acting and plays. So we used to act in plays. So I kind of have a little knowledge of that,
Proper there. So, okay, so you said before how you even got into Shottas because you did Sting and all these singers. So then now you in Waterhouse School. So when did you did you go into like King Jammy's studio first? Or how did you get into music?
Well, yeah, I used to go to the King Jammy's studio. First thing first, me used to just like other little guys used to watch entertainer cars and stuff like that. And them used to call it like the runner, gopher boy, because me's a honest you, me no thief or stuff like that. Like a lot of entertainers used to say, Flippa, go buy a food for me over Blossom, or go buy a food for me down at Dutchy and stuff like so. They have me as a little sprinter and me like DJ too. So like when nighttime come now, Thursday night, King Jammy's used to have a Thursday night stuff. When them a DJ, Johnny Osborne are the first man, give me the mic and say, yo, give Flippa. And me start DJ, them time them have to put me up on the sound box for DJ and stuff like that. And, mash up the whole place. And even a guy from England, them call him Kid, is a big man. Him used to have one sound in England also. Him come to my mother, them want to carry me go to England and jammings. Them I say, Pauline, make him go on. And so my mother said, no, me nah make him. I'm my one son, me love. And not really the one son, but like me, our favorite son that she love me. She can't afford to make me go away. Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't get to actually go to England at that time there first there.
Yes, because they want me to go to England. And my mother said, no, she not make me go. You understand? She's afraid.
What was your original artist name back then?
Liquor Flippa.
Liquor Flippa. Okay,
Yeah.
so how did you get your name Liquor Flippa?
Well, Liquor Flippa because, all right, so when I was a little kid, I used to love to watch the show named Flippa. So where I come from in Capture, that's like, them have sextant and stuff like that. So there was this pan in front of me yard, like a sextant, where them have like a stand with the pipe. So water used to be in it. And they say when I was a baby, I used to love going in it and splash water like the dolphin. So that's how I get the name Flippa.
Yeah. So it was Liquor Flippa at first, and then you use your area name and turn that into your artist name there.
Exactly. So the Mafia come by when we are going Norman Mali, when you go school, everybody want to build up crew and stuff like that. But Biggie Small was my favorite rapper and Junior Mafia them and stuff like that. Listening, so we just tell ourselves, so we name Mafia Crew. So that's how it come up. We used to even have football team named Mafia Crew and all of that. So that's where the Mafia come from. But
okay, so Mafia was a crew.
Yeah, Mafia was a crew. So you have Flippa Mafia, you have Cian Mafia, you have Buju Mafia, you have Clatty Mafia. Clatty Mafia was the dread that was in Shottas also, what them call him, Rasta Neville. Yeah.
So it's all part of the Mafia crew that kind of got 1 and 2 parts in Shottas then.
Yes.
Click here to watch the full episode and don't forget to subscribe.